Para pum 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 pum. Para pum para pum para pum para pum pum pum. Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Where am I? Ah, I'm here. Haha, I'm here. Haha, haha. Look at that. Hello, Constables. Hey. This song is so great. Yeah, there are very nice songs. Very nice songs. And we will have more in the future. We need a song for the dry complaint, for example. We need a song for the outpost area. We need a song for the fortress underground, and we will need some for all the factions and organizations. Yeah. Absolutely. We will. I'm still working on this thing now. I did a lot of fixes, so I had some time, and actually I did a lot of fixes, and he's starting to get in the right shape, at least in terms of geometry. I mean, the textures unfortunately are quite broken, and some of them I also don't like, but overall at least the geometry start to be correct, meaning that the inner circle here, the center, is properly connected to this other aisle sections. We have reduced the rooms to be I think it's 8 at the bottom. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8 at the bottom, and I created 5 at the top, meaning 1 2 3 4, and then there is this 5 which actually has an inner room, right? So it is a room with another room, right? But basically if you look from here, right, at the corridor, that's the mistakes were made, huh? Wait a second. Why this thing is interesting. Because it's not split. Okay, so this we need to fix, otherwise we are in trouble. Okay, so we need to move basically these vertices to this line, right? So I have to do a GX, no, Y there. Okay, so the piece that is what? Yeah, but then we need to split it going up, huh? I know it is confusing. I mean, this thing is always confusing. It's not very easy to So yeah, I know exactly what to do. I just have to do it. I know exactly what I have to do. I just have to do it. Yes and no, huh? Yes and no. I think I would like this guy to be here. So that now... What? Didn't move anything? Ah. Ah, okay. Fine. Is attached. It is attached. Well, can do this. Right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Now. We need to cut from here to here. And definitely we don't need all these lines, so I think that, you know, the majority of this is completely useless. What?
Time to get serious.
Time to get serious. Absolutely yes. No, if I do that, I'm doing a mistake. You know what? For now, I think I will only do this. Well, this one actually can be the... Right? Now, we have a bit more lines than what we need, but anyway. Hello, Sunny Blake. Hey. Congratulations on the 1000. Oh yeah. The 1000 has been great. 1000 has been amazing. 1000 was insane. But I would say that 1000 was great, but 1001 was also fairly emotional, right? Like, you know, because reaching the top, is like reaching the top, you know, and then this was like 1000, and then seeing the new height, you know, the 2000 or whatever it would be. So this point was kind of interesting. It's like, oh, and then, oh my, we are at 1001. So what now? But we made, I mean, we made some, we covered some ground, right? We are nearly 1020 now. Hello, Hula. If you had a chance to redo this project, knowing what you know, would you have to done differently? It's a very complex question. But I mean, I don't know if it will be very different actually. I mean, knowing what I know now, meaning that the MMO genre became super famous and important, and companies, you know, invested millions and millions and millions into it. Yeah, maybe I would have, but I think that the risk was anyway too high, right? So you can say, oh, maybe I would have started a company for real and do it as a job, but I think at the end I would not do it. So I think the answer is probably nothing. I wouldn't change anything. I think it's been a fantastic hobby and a fantastic hobby project, and we did very good stuff in the past, and now with the conversion to Unreal, we are repeating, you know, a small miracle, I would say. So that, yeah, kind of repeating a small miracle here. But yeah, so being able to, you know, keep doing this and and keeping the project alive, I think is very nice. It's very nice. Also seeing it expanding. I don't think I would change anything. I think I would go through the same steps pretty much. Maybe I would develop a bit better the story from the beginning, but you know, every time had its own reason, right? So there were times where even if we have developed the story more, we couldn't really put it into the game. So I don't know. I think it went pretty much as planned, and it is what it is. They say the people that left should say what they would have done differently, right? They should have not left, and they should still be developing the game with me. I don't know where are they? What they are doing? Why they don't do? I mean, some do, some do. Some people do, but some don't. So what happened? What happened? Uh-oh. Yeah, some positioning of doors is kind of weird, and also some of the... But fine. I think this is not really perfect, but it's okay. Okay, so yeah, I added this room. So there is one big room here at the back, one big room, and then 4 rooms. Maybe this big room can be dedicated to I don't know, whoever is owning this laboratory and this observatory or whatever. I don't know, we will see. We have to fix all these things because these are not correct. These things are not correct. I need to fix them. These are the old version.
Everything will be fine. Don't worry.
This is the old version, right? So yes, this is what I was doing. And then we need to change these textures. Wow, that surprised me. Do you think the tech would be the same? You wouldn't make any design changes? No, I don't think so. I think our server architecture is very nice, and our database structure is okay, and yeah, I think it's good. I mean, just to add more stuff. The only thing that we need to do is to add more stuff to it, but I mean, the code is fine. I mean, the code is fine. I think we did some refactoring, you know, from time to time, and the code has been slowly improving and, you know, and changing during the years, and yeah, it's been proceeding okay. I mean, there are no major design flaw, right? If this is what you're asking, there are no major design flows that you can say, oh, this should really have been done differently, you know, because it's broken, it's completely broken, it doesn't work, it would never work. No, our server, you know, was very performant and was working very, very nicely in the old version, and yeah, I think it's great. I don't know if I agree to this big double bar here at the top. I don't understand why it's so heavy, right? Actually, there are 2 versions of this. There is one version that has this long left side, and another version that has, you know, one side here and one side there, which is perfectly symmetrical. I think the problem is that there is actually different though, huh? There is a different, well, actually it's just a symmetrical, okay, it's just a symmetry of, it's just a symmetry of this piece. So actually we could cut it off and recreate it symmetrical, right? And that's it. So this is used for the non-symmetrical ones. Okay, I understand. This double bar I feel is a bit too heavy. My suggestion would be to wait, I don't think I need these lamps anymore, so I will just probably save it and close it. Oh no, I need the lamps because I need to put it on that one. I see. Maybe I can close this one then. Let me think about it, huh? No, I think our server architecture is very nice. I mean, maybe it's not perfect, but I think it's very, very good. There's no problem with that at all. I feel that it's a bit too heavy. I think I'm fine having, you know, kind of a top, but the top cannot be that heavy. I think at the maximum can be this heavy, right? Like I did it now. I think. And now we have, okay, so now we need okay, I can create that version, but first I want to understand the other version is this one, right? The other version is this one. Can you please stick to anything? No. Doesn't want to stick to anything. GG. Why? I have stick to... What? Okay. I don't know, sometimes. I have stick to vertex, boys. Why is not sticking to any... Okay, no, I did. Maybe I was in front of something and it was just blocking my wall mouse. I think also in terms of width is really too much. Yeah, it is. I think it makes no sense to be that big. So we will reduce it by, I don't know, like this. It's still a bit heavy. Still too heavy. It seems to me it's still a bit too heavy. What if we just delete one of the two? No. I wanted to. Is this then too little, or is it okay? Actually, I think it's okay. I don't know why sometimes things are weird. I think a single entry, a single line is enough. I mean, if it's a metal bar, I mean, it's more than enough to keep this thing up, you know? So I would not make it any more complex than this. Also, I don't understand too much why we have all this detail there. Uh-oh, I think there is a bit of a fuck up here. There is an insane detail here, an insane detail here. I don't know why. I think we should decimate. Yeah, decimate kind of understood, and so it's doing it kind of correct, but instead of decimate, can we just remove loops? I think there was a remove loop thingy, right? How was the remove loop thingy? I loop and dissolve, or no? Do you have a plan for your game servers? If I remember correctly, use the stock Unreal server right now. Do you have any plan to go like bigger persistent server with some custom? Yeah, it is a using Unreal server side, but is kind of custom, yeah. I mean, it is not. The server is Unreal server. Yes, it is an Unreal server. Yeah. But it is. It is. It is an. It is Unreal. It is Unreal. But he has a lot of custom modules, you know, and other stuff. So. This vertex just went GG. It did. This was a bit of a mistake. Okay, just remind me, how is the Blender remove loop? I need to remove loop. Possibly not with a 20 minutes video. Okay. I want to remove a loop. I press Alt, okay. And to remove, I press X. And this way it should dissolve edges. But I did it. Unfortunately, it didn't do it. It is exactly what I did. It is exactly what I did. But this way works. What is the difference between... because I did dissolve vertices instead of doing dissolve edges. Much better. Boys! Much better. Let me see if it works. GG. You have to do one at a time? I cannot believe it. Oh my god, you have to do one at a time, boys. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I think we can arrive up to I mean, all this geometry is completely useless, as you can see. And we will keep this guy, and then we will dissolve up to here. Yeah, up to here. And then we will dissolve up to here. Then we keep this. Then we dissolve this. Then we keep that. We keep that. Then we dissolve this. We dissolve this. We keep this. We keep this. We keep this, because here we have a very strong rotation. So we need to keep it. This is kind of useless. Maybe we keep that guy. I'm basically downscaling this manually, right? I'm downscaling this. No, this we cannot delete. But I think we can delete this without too many damages. Well, this one maybe we keep it. Yeah. Okay, we already removed a bunch of geometry. We already removed a bunch. Oh my god, we have the same problem here, boys. We have the same problem here. I've looked into myself, but I struggle to get the stock Unreal 7 to go over 100 player. I've been looking lately into custom solution. How did you try the 100 players? How do you know it doesn't go over 100? How? Tell me how. Tell me how you know. And also, what was the bottleneck? If you tried, what was the bottleneck actually? What was that? Yeah, I try to keep it a bit simpler because it's a bit too much geometry that we have here. So this thing is, well, at the moment, this thing is 4K, and I mean 4K is not insane, but still, you know, there is a lot of useless geometry in this thing. A lot of useless geometry. I know. In this curve, it's kind of tough to decide to remove geometry, because you see the problem. You see? Yeah. No, I pressed something else. So did you try with simulated load or what? How do you know? Because I don't know. I mean, I don't know if our server will manage many or not many players. I have no idea. There are certain edges which are completely useless. Certain loops that are completely useless. I have an eye for them and kind of know how to look for those. Like, for example, these two are basically useless, but I will have to merge them this way. It's a bit of a pain, so maybe I'm not gonna do it, but yeah, here also we have a bit too much, I have to say. I think anyway you can modify, you know, the online subsystem if you want. I mean, if you really want to remove, if you really want to remove, useless calls, you know, and improve the performance, you can maybe check at the... I think that the first thing I would do is really to check how much your current game is using the network, because I don't think that the network on Unreal is inefficient, but I think that maybe your game may be sending, you know, updates too frequently, or so that could be more the problem than Unreal. I mean, if you don't want to lose this shape, I cannot go lower than this. I cannot. I mean, it's fine. Want to delete this? Theory we could. So at the moment we are at this curve is kind of a problem. Cannot really remove it. We are at 3,800. I don't think we can go much lower than this. Ah, here. Okay. Here, yes. I think that's the maximum we can do to avoid destroying it. I'm just trying to give it a slightly better distribution, but whatever. Because where I remove the loops, right, the distribution is not very even, so the result is a bit of a... Okay, I think that's pretty much it. If I remove this one, I'm doing damages. Yeah. I think it's okay. Now, now, Now having this, right? Does this guy have a texture already or no? No, it doesn't have a texture. So I think we can copy the texture that we have. On this guy we are using two textures. We are using the dark metal and we are using the gold. Use dark metal and the gold. Well, actually, I mean, it's not making a lot of difference, but let's put it in the right sequence. I don't know why sometimes. Why sometimes? Okay. Okay, this I think is good. Yep. I think it's good. So, do we want to associate the gold to the to the tip as usual or not? That's interesting. Actually, we don't have a gold color here. I never understood if I change this base color here, is there a way I can see it or no? Yes, there is a way I can see it. Bright contrast color. Why can't I just have a simple value? I don't understand. Why can't I just have a color, right? Why I cannot have that? Why this base color can just be a color? Strange, huh? Because color attributes is not RGB. Maybe RGB, I don't know. I understand. Bah, anyway, don't really care. Anyway, we have one gold that looks pretty much like this, yes. And we have a dark metal that looks I think it looks pretty much like this. Roughly, right? So in theory, I think I want to assign everything to dark. And then I want to color gold only certain parts. I still think this thing has too much detail, no? Doesn't this thing have too much detail? 56 faces only for this blood. I don't know if I want to have the wall circle being gold. I mean, like a one full set. Yeah, maybe it would be nicer. What if we have, you know, one full set gold, or is too much? Maybe we can have the middle ones, no? Maybe we can have this 2 gold. Yeah, probably yes. But I don't dislike this parts to be gold. I think it's not bad. It's like the ending. I don't know. I don't know if I like to have it this way, or if it's better to have a wall block gold. No, a wall block gold is too heavy. No, a wall block gold doesn't look good. I think it's okay. I think we can have it like this. So there are certain inset of gold, but very little. I don't know why we have these ones that are like straight instead of being a circle. Is there any reason why this cannot be more of a circle? Right. I mean, these are just small changes, so I don't know, but not very important, but fine. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I think that now in terms of UV mapping, I have no idea if we have a completely crazy UV map or, well, it is a bit crazy, but consider that these are metal materials, right? So I think it's okay. These are metal materials. If we have to scale it up, we will scale it up. Now, my problem is that I think the vertical shape. I think it's not bad. I really need to decide if I want to have this left thingy. Did I like it more like it was before? Probably. Probably yes. Okay. See you, Sunny Blake. Let me know, how did you test with the 100 players? I mean, how did you realize that it's not going over 100 players? I would be interested in that. What made you think that it cannot be 100 players? Yeah, I think with the lighter top, I think it looks better. I think it looks definitely better with a lighter top. Why so big? Oh my god. What the fuck? Because I reduced it 70%. I didn't scale it in my... Yep. I didn't scale it in my model, but I actually scaled it 70%, yes. And I don't know about this border. I mean, in theory, this border is supposed to go like this at the bottom. I think it's a bit of a waste, but yeah. In theory, we need to go down. You know, quite a bit. To actually have it, to actually have a full wall. Yeah. Would be nice if I could stick this to that, but sometimes sticking objects is not that easy how it looks. What? It did it for a second, now it doesn't want to do it anymore. Okay. Fine. Yeah, this is pretty much now arriving to the floor where it was at the beginning. Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, it's a very nice decoration. I don't know if I want to use it like this everywhere because it seems to be fairly heavy, but definitely not bad. Not bad. Here we had, in the old version, you know, we had like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. Wow. Yeah. But I think that like this is okay. I think like this is okay. Yeah, I think this one we can bless it. Composition 4 I think is done. Now what I want to do, I want to do composition 5, which will be a duplicate of this, but with the difference that this will have this will be symmetrical and will not have this part at the bottom. So we will delete that, and this one will just go up, and I think it will close probably here, right? And then we want this thing to be symmetrical, so I think I will cut off everything like this, just delete it, and then I will take everything back and I will duplicate it, mirror it on the, I mean not mirror it, I will rotate it on the Z180, yeah, and I will attach it there. Oh my god, it's huge. So it doesn't fit in this version, it doesn't fit into our length. I see. Because our length for that is this. Is this thing. So if I copy this thing and I move it, here, and then I try to stick it somewhere here, and then I rotate it 90 on the Z. So yeah, this was the other design. Yeah, it's kind of different though. It's very different. It is a very well. This part seems to be similar. If you look at this part on the left, apart from the sides, which is this one is a bit too big, but is similar, but definitely is smaller than this. I see. Okay, so the first thing that I want to check is if that side is still valid, because I don't want to create something that then has the wrong sides. Yeah, this side seems to be still valid even if it's going slightly into the wall, but somehow it is correct. It is correct, but it's way simpler. It doesn't have this middle thingy, and these lines are shorter by much. Okay, so how can we do this without working on it forever? Good question. I think the only way is to... No, I need to do the first half first. Uh-oh, I think I deleted... Wait. I think I deleted something I should not have deleted. Yeah, this must be simplified a lot. So maybe what we can do, we can I can do this. Then I can move all of this to the left. Wait. We need to reach, yeah, this is the middle point, right? So we need to reach that middle point. Pretty much. Okay, so here we are in the middle point. I don't know what to put in the middle point. If you want to have a shape like this, or a shape like this, or any shape here, or we just want to have nothing. Well, I think something there is better than nothing. I just don't know if I want to have something. Maybe do we want to have a thingy like this, like a jewel in the middle, like a jewel thing? Maybe not perfectly symmetrical, just because it's nicer if it's not perfectly symmetrical. But I don't know if it looks stupid or it will look nice. I think at the moment it's looking so-so. Yeah, I can reach it like this and then connect it to the other side. Right, this can be kind of connected to it somehow. Can be connected to it. I don't know. I think it would look a bit weird, but fine. Wow, it's exactly identical. GG! I was expecting that to change anything on this texture, but it's not. Okay, fine. Fine. You convinced me. Okay, so now oh fuck, I messed up. I thought we were already at the... No, we were not. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. This should have been like this, boys. No. No. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Big mistakes were made. Yeah, I have to move. I have to move all of this left. Significantly left. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I mean, it's still too much because we need to fit into these sides. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know if it's clear what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to remove loops to then move stuff to the left. Okay. So I think I will move all of this kind of here. And now all of this. Okay, now we start to be in the right place, roughly. We are roughly there. No, it's not exactly as it was, but it's fine. Okay. So like this, I think this one is a bit overstretched, but I don't know, it looks a bit weird, this one. Okay. So now we are in the same sides, right? So if I select this and this and this and this and this, and now we duplicate it, and then we rotate it on the Z 180, and then we move it here, we should be on the right sides. Yes, we are. Okay, that is kind of good. So in theory we can merge. Well, yes and no. Yeah. Yep. So this thing at the top now is connected. Okay, I think it's fine. I don't know if I like this thing in the middle though. Looks big like a spider, actually. No? Looks a bit like a spider. Somehow. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it. I mean, I can go without, or I can rotate this down. What was that? Where was the cat loop, boys? Oh my god, no. Where was the cat loop, the loop addition? Control R. Control R. Perfect. I mean, we can if we want. I don't know, I'm just trying. Maybe it's not a good idea. I'm just trying. If we want, we could have a thing like this, right? And yeah. And I could have the same the other side. Yeah. And I could have those two. I don't know if it's enough though. Do we want to have another loop? Maybe. Why this thing is looking weird? Looking weird because for some reason here is not. Here there is a missing edge. What? Why? Okay. He decided to do it that way. I have no idea why. But fine. I mean, we are missing a loop here. I don't know why. Why we are missing... Why I did this? Why I decided to do this, boys? Bah. That will remain a mystery. So in theory I could join these two, right? I could join these two in the middle. I didn't like the the jewel in the middle. I think it was looking weird. Oh my god. Hello? What do you mean? Are you crazy? Wow, distance is so small? What the? Okay. He wants to be annoying for whatever reason. He wants to be annoying. Fine. We do it manually. I have no problem. Zero issues in doing it manually. Okay, now we just duplicate this guy. I think I want it longer than this, no? Do we? I think we want it longer than this. I think we... I think we want it longer than this. Something like that. Yeah, it's looking a bit weird, but it's... Yeah, the reality is like that. I don't know why here is larger and here is smaller. Like there is a bit of a scaling going on. Maybe a rotation. Okay, so if we duplicate this and then we put it here, right? Bah. I would not say it's much better. I think it's pretty much like it was before, but fine. Fine. No, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better. Hello, Smash Bash slash Nyash Trash. Hello. Good to see Unreal 5 has been utilized for playing. Yeah, we are on Unreal Engine 5 already since some time, and we are actually on Unreal Engine 5.1.1 because we migrated to 5 and then we migrated to 5.1.1. I don't know if I will migrate to Unreal Engine 5.2 anytime soon, but yeah, you never know. Maybe. I don't know if this beam is too heavy. This beam, if the beam is too big or not. It looks slightly bigger than what I was expecting, but it's fine. Okay, so now this length is the right length. Right, this length is the right length. Now we just need to have now the beam at the top to also be the right length. At the moment it's not. Right. Yeah. And I think that's it. Uh-oh. What happened here? I didn't see it. Why so why so bad? Why so bad here? I don't know. Because this was the piece that we shrinked. Okay, better. Much better. Yeah, I think it's okay. I still feel that this one is a bit too stretched to the side, but okay. Okay, fine. And here is still a bit annoying, but if I move it up too much. Okay. Fine. Okay, so this is our rail composition number 5. And this one is our rail composition number 4. This one is completely not symmetrical, but I think I'm fine with that. This looks a bit weird actually. It looks a bit like a claw. Like someone is trying to kill you. No? Slightly better. Yeah, it's designed to be non-symmetrical. This one is designed to be non-symmetrical. Just designed this way. Great to see real-time development. Yeah, we do real-time development all the time. So if you want to see real-time development, you are in the right place. And I will tell you more. If you want to help development, you are also in the right place. Like, don't you want to see one of your models in a game? Yeah. Help us. I will put your models in the game. Let me just check something. I'm checking one thingy. Okay. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so now we have these 2 pieces. This one is what? This one is 3.7k. So kind of expensive anyway. And this one is 3.1k, so kind of expensive as well. But it's fine, you know. Your PC can do this. Right? Your PC can do this. Now. I think it would be nice if I could assign the proper colors to these things instead of having these weird pink colors. Yeah. Oh my god, I have to do it for every single thing. No. Do I? Well, I can do this. It didn't work. It worked only for one. No. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, not real. We will set them. I think I will. I just wanted to avoid a pink, but fine. I just wanted to avoid a pink. Let me beat it white. But okay, fine. So the same applies to all these guys, right? The same applies to all this one. This one obviously are not pink. It's just that the material is not set as we need. Yeah. And so on. But fine, fine. So I don't know if in Unreal I want to position these lamps manually, or if I want to merge them into this model and do one export for everything. I don't know. I don't know. I think we will probably have to assemble it again in Unreal. I think so. It's very likely, actually. It's very likely. Okay, let's switch these pieces. So this piece we don't really need, so I'm gonna delete it. And this one I'm going to delete it. Now, this one is getting substituted with the one that I just created. So if I go here and I copy our thing, right, and I put it here, and then I stick it to this, can I? Kind of. Okay. Ah, it doesn't fit? No, it fits, it fits. It fits, it fits, it fits. Yeah, it does, it does, it does. It does perfectly. Ah, so the idea was to have the lamp here. Ah, I forgot about this. The idea was to have the lamp. Do we have the lamp as a separate object without all the mess? Well, yes and no. I'm just trying to put these two things so that they have a color which is actually decent. Okay, so the lamp just by itself. Well, actually we don't have it. We can, or we integrate it with the other piece, or we keep them separate. I think we could probably integrate it with the other piece now that I think about it. No, I mean we can. What happened? So we don't need all of this. Uh-oh. That lamp is very, very, very far away. Also, what is that? What is this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So of this lamp, we want to keep only this, right? Yeah. So meh. Meh, 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 meh. Much better. So yes, will be something like this. I think it's good. I think it's good. I really like it. I mean, it's a bit rich, right? In terms of, but it is rich, but you know, I think it's fine. So what is the wood? Oh, there's no wood. Okay. I think like this is nice. I like it. I like it. What the hell? Sometimes I don't understand what's going on. What the hell is going on? Why doesn't have the right... Why if I say rotate Z 90 is going there? Why? Medium point? Oh, okay. Sometimes there is weird stuff happening, I tell you. Very weird stuff happening. Very, very, very strange. Very, very, very strange. Okay. So this will be the thingy. Wow. I think it's nice. I mean, we obviously have to change the textures of the walls because now they are really too cheap compared to this, but I think it looks nice. I mean, in a real will look better than this because the materials are nicer, but at the moment this the dark metal is pretty much a kind of a gray, but in a real is nicer than that. But I think I like it. I think I like it. I think I like it. So, yep, we are going to substitute all this one. Now, again, if we do it in Unreal, what I'm doing now is pretty much useless because I will have to redo it. But I think I'm doing it here because I want to understand a bit how it looks and also how many I want to place. But yeah, I'm trying to understand. Like here at the bottom floor, there are 3 of them, and yeah. pretty much. It seems that the light is smaller, but I think it's fine. I like that to be a bit smaller. It's fine. Okay, so now that it's 3D, you know, if you really look at it from the bottom or you look at it from the side, it will look always okay. Why before it was looking weird because it was like flat, you know, flat object. So yeah. Okay, yeah, and also now all of this have the same problem of the dark metal not being dark metal and gold not being gold, but we will fix that. So this is, yeah, more like it looks, more how it looks. I don't know if this is too thick, right? It's too thick compared to the rest of the rails. Like this rail seems to be less thick than that, but I think it's okay. Okay, so we have that we have the two pieces. We have the one with the lantern and the one without the lantern, right? And here actually it will be all lanterns again, and then we need to have this piece. I think this piece we don't have, so we have to build it. This this one is not built. This one is a mass of pieces. Yep. I lost it already. Is this, and this? No. Is this, and this? Yeah. Okay, this is the one. Okay. So we need another composition of rail. That is similar to this. It's just longer, right? Well, I would say similar to this and just longer. In theory here the proportions are correct. Wow, super long. Really? Is that long? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. In theory here the proportions are correct, so with the only difference that the vertical is not correct, but we don't care about the vertical at the moment. Because we don't. The only important part of this is that I want this thing to match my design. Okay. Roughly, okay. So that is so my is also okay, is also way larger than the previous for whatever reason. Why it is larger? Because the lower part is larger. So this entrance is larger than this, huh? So the distance between this and this 2.7 meters is smaller than this. is smaller than this, huh? Can you stick to that? Yeah, it didn't. Ah! But anyway, I think directional is fine. Yeah. 2.7, 3.3, nearly 3.4. So yes, it's definitely larger. Why we made it larger? No idea, but fine. Now, the problem of such a large upper area is that basically this space is completely useless, right? But fine. I think it's just the way it is designed. Fine, I would not argue with that, so let's just do it. So we need another rail similar to this. So we will duplicate composition 1 and we will call it composition 6. And in composition 6 we need to delete yeah, pretty much all of this, because yes, and we need to delete this. Pa, 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 para, 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 pa, pa, pam. Hello boys, are you there or not? You're very quiet, huh, today? You are very, very, very quiet. But it's fine. Yeah. Hey, now we need to put these things, you know, everywhere. So this one will be a bit costly because these are 4K each block. I don't have a way out of that, so it's 4K each block. I think we just put it in and that's it. Yeah, it's roughly one. It's a bit more than one. It's a bit more than one. Ah! Yeah, here we are like in between. I mean, it should be like this, but then I don't know. But anyway, okay, let's put it here and GG. Let's put it here and GG. Here in theory, we need a third one, or not. Well, a third one I think would look strange because it would be a bit in the middle. So or we redistribute the 3. Yeah, probably this is what we should do, right? We redistribute somehow this 3 thingies. To be more even. Okay. And yeah, and we have, I think we have it because I know we need the ending. I don't know if we want the ending. Do we want the ending? Because the ending is exactly on top of the stairs. So let's see how it looks like this, and maybe it's okay. Maybe. Okay, so if we save this and if I copy that and I put it here And then I rotate it like that, and then we move it here, and we yeah, the vertical is different, but is different by purpose. Yeah, I think we need the ending. Without the ending is looking a bit weird. Well, there are two, I think there are two beams here, no? Yeah, there are two very high beams, so I think it maybe is okay because there is the beam. Yeah. So we'll remove this, and we will remove all these things, right? And now we have our new rail, which is actually 3D modeled instead of being just a 2D transparent texture. And so I think it's way better. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks better. I mean, seeing it in 3D is better. We will have to think if we want to bevel all of this, but the problem is the material. The material is super bad. With a better material, it will look nicer. I think this stair is not too bad, actually. The material itself. But this one is very, very bad. Super bad, actually. Yeah, we don't have these high beams. So I think we will have to create them. Lurking and playing at the same time. Hello, Jan. Hey. Yeah, it's fine. Hula, do you do all this? We, the players, have more the impression of being at Las Vegas Casino? Yes. There will be slots and things like that. Absolutely. You will have slots. Now we have to think if we want to have this decoration only once. I mean, at the beginning and at the end of this, or if you want to have it everywhere like it was before, because before it was actually every, you know, at every section. So it was there and there and there and there, right? And I don't know if it's too much. I mean, to me it feels a bit too much, actually. I mean, I'm more inclined to put it at the beginning and the end, so that you have a bit of a frame, you know, like a frame to this room. Because at every step it seems to be, I don't know, too much, but or we do it, wait, or we do it maybe next, yeah, maybe we do it at this. So it's just introducing this part. Yeah, I think like this is probably better. So basically that this part is, yeah, and I would say I don't really like this, the positioning of these things, but I kind of understand why they are where they are, because they have to match the window. Well, we can move the windows if we want. Okay, here we are still open, completely open, huh? Uh-oh, what happened here? Uh-oh! Yeah, this part still needs to be done. I didn't do anything on this part on the windows. And also I didn't do on this closure. So yeah. There is still quite a bit to do, boys. There is. Yeah. I don't understand too much this wall. Where is that wall coming from? That wall is coming from here. But it doesn't, so that wall is coming from, okay, it's coming from this piece, but it's not connected, right, to the other part of the wall. Yeah, it's not connected to that. Just kind of bad. So we have to connect it. So we will have to extend this part. Well, actually we need to create basically a face here. I mean, it needs to be pretty much all closed, right? Pretty much. This must be a face. And then we will open up a door or something. Well, it can also be all open, but I don't know. I mean, all open, probably not. Bum 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 bum. This texture will go, boys. This texture will go. By the way, why we are not using? Seems to be scaled a lot, like, yeah, we'll have to change it anyway. Seems that this texture is not really used properly. I don't know why, like, these pieces, you see, it seems that they are using just a piece of that and not all of it, so they are lower quality due to that, but we're gonna change all of this. I don't know why that thing is there. So in theory, now in this place, we have to open. We need an opening, right? And I think it can be a very large opening. I think it can be as large as this. I think it can be. The only problem is, how do I cut that off? Well, do I just do that? And just do this? Why this sounds like Game of Thrones? Which obviously is not, but kind of sounds. It's Assassin's Creed. For the violence, somehow. It's for the violence. Seems to be so high. I think if I stick this to this vertex, I think it will probably break. I think I need to bring that thing down significantly. I mean, I'm fine having a kind of a big opening, but this seems to be too much. This seems to be too much, guys. Interesting fact. Yeah, that's definitely too much. So I would do the opposite. I think I would bring this down a bit. We can go like a middle ground. I don't know. I can go here. Because it seems to be really too much. What do we have here? We have some broken geometry. Nice. We have some completely broken geometry. Ah, are it on the top or on the bottom? On the top. Well. 9. 9, I don't know. Okay, 9. We'll take the 9. You just said violin, not really the same music, not sad, just low violin. In your playlist you have ton of music who are near the famous one. They are near. Well, they are all very famous video games, so... They are all famous video games, so yeah. I think they are. They are famous video games. I don't understand too much what I'm looking at, but like this wall is not vertical. This wall was not vertical. I mean, yes and no. Ah! Mistakes were made. What I'm trying to do, I don't know if it's clear, but I'm trying to have these two sides match, right? That's the only thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have these two sides kind of match so that the entrance is the same. I think it looks a bit weird in terms of proportions, but yeah, it does look weird, but fine, we can fix it later. I mean, I'm moving step by step, trying to do things slowly. I mean, not slowly, but Step by step. What I mean is step by step, right? I'm trying to do things step by step so that we don't overdo it. So I'm moving these walls close to each other and more close to each other, more close to each other until they are kind of good, and then we will modify from there. Right. Because those are actually two different meshes. Okay, so now they should be matching pretty much. Okay. So now the inside and the outside are actually matching. Now in terms of sides of entrance, I think it's fine. I mean, it's pretty big, but I think it's okay. So we can now make faces between this, and I don't know if I want to join it. Probably not, because I don't know what we did in the other ones. In the other ones we had doors, so actually we didn't have the need of closing the thing. Yep. Uh-oh, I think something happened here. Something pretty bad happened here. No! What do you mean? They are not in the same... No. This is impossible. They have to be... There must be some space between this wall and that wall. Right? So why is not the case? Right, because this one, for whatever reason, was not vertically. Okay. Okay, now it is. I think we may have the same problem here. It is okay. Okay, fine. So we create what? We create a face. If I create a face like this, what happens? Because they are not merged, right? GG. If I create a face like that... What? Why is doing that? Because it cannot really do it, huh? Okay. Cannot really do it. Fine. Fine. Why? Why this thing moved here? Who asked this guy to move? Okay, so I think what I will do, I will create few extra vertices here, and then we will just stick them to the other guy, right? And then we will create the faces. I think that's the only way, right? Come on, man. Yes, thank you. I think there is more than this. No. I created it. Where is it? I see. Ah, on that side there is an extra vertex that we don't have on this side. GG! Well, fine. I can create it. We can create it. We can create it also on this side. So now we have the vertex that we can stick to. I don't understand why. I don't understand why it's so complex, but why? Huh? Bro, I created the vertex a second ago. I didn't? What? I did. It's there. Vertex is there. So what is your problem then? What is your problem? Ah, now we did it. Okay, so now that we have that, we can 1, 2, 3 and 4 and finally create a face which is actually belonging to this mesh, but is right. Yeah. These meshes are weird. Why? We have some very strange things going on. Okay. Yeah, so basically we need to create the inner shape, right? We need to create the inner shape. Unfortunately, this mesh is not a single mesh. I can even make it a single mesh. What do you think? Should I just merge it all? All the walls, I can merge them together because I mean, there is a benefit of having the face, of having the walls separate, but yeah, but as you can see, I mean, this just having the basic geometry right is kind of a lot of work. It's kind of a lot of work. I mean, I like it, it's not that I'm complaining. I'm not complaining. Why sometimes it does this and sometimes it creates the vertex? I don't understand. Ah, because it's control instead of shift. Ah. Okay. Okay. I see. So now here below, I think we have the same problem, no? No, below I don't know, because here actually I think below, yeah, we have the same problem. We have exactly the same issue. Downstairs, we have exactly the same issue. Downstairs. exactly the same. Oof, I think I worked enough on this geometry. I'm getting a bit tired of this. I think it's enough for today on this thing. Anyway, I mean, it's starting to take shape, right? So I think I cannot do it continuously because is a lot of it's a lot of work. So I think I want to vary a bit more. So maybe I will take a pause from this in the next sessions. But basically what we did, we tried to have the 4 main aisles, you know, so this one, this one, this one, and this one, to have the 4 main aisles properly connected to the central structure. And the job is not done yet because actually we have connected properly, I think, only 3 sides. Yes, we have connected 3 sides. This side is still missing in terms of connection. Then another thing that I tried to do, I tried to cut off all the outside walls, like these walls. They were designed only for the inside of the building, and I cut it off in the other section so that now they are not there, but I still have to do it here. As you can see, there are walls popping up and out, right? So I need to fix that. Then I need to do the window, the job on the window on this part of the building. So replicating all those windows here with the double-sided so that they show also outside. And then I need to fix still some of those. You see that they are going in, and yeah, they have probably, well, I mean, we need to fix this one. This one is not really a problem. I think no one will see it because actually is included into the top, so that's not a problem. So that's not, it doesn't need to be fixed. And then I think we need to understand what to do with this area. This area is really not done, right? So it's just temporary. And then we need to do the top. The top will be interesting, so to add the top. So there is still a lot to do, but I think I made good progress. And I mean, it's not usable in game yet. It's not usable in game yet, but I would like for the next release to have this thing in, and so we can start to populate it with NPC. Hello, developer. A philosophical question. Do you actually like to play with other people? You just like to exist in an online world and play MMO solo? No, I think I like to play with other people. I play with other people often. So I play Dota, for example, often in duo or 3 people. I played Rust for a long time. With 2 people or with 4 or 5 people. I played StarCraft with people. I played Left 4 Dead with people. Yeah, I'm playing. Yeah, I think I'm playing. Yeah, I like to when I think online, multiplayer online, I like it. So now, specifically for MMO, I don't play a lot of MMO, but when I played like Elder Scroll Online, yeah, I partially played it with someone else. You know what is the problem? The problem of games that really have a story, or they have quest, or they and Diablo is another example, right? Diablo 4, you know, it's very hard to match the time. So, or you are in high school or university, you know, and you just have always the same, you know, available time, and you have a lot of available time, and so you play with people. Or it's not very easy to match the hours, right? So maybe I'm available, I don't know, 1 hour before dinner, right? So between 7 and 8, right? And maybe my friend is not available at that hour, right? Maybe I'm available, I don't know, Sunday in the morning, right? But maybe they are not. So if you have, I think that I can play multiplayer games that have a short game time. So, or a reasonable game time, like Dota, you know, you can play a turbo game in 20 minutes, or I don't know, Overcooked, for example, or other games like that. So you start and end, start and end, start and end. But if you have to play something like an MMO, where you level up and your friend cannot level up, or you have to play a story, right? A story game, and it is co-op, but your friend is not available, then what do you do? It's a bit of a mess. If you can play together, yes, it's a bit of a mess, yeah. So a fairly social game. Yeah, I am. I mean, yeah. Plus, I play, you know, tabletop RPG every Friday with 5 people. Now 6. But so yeah, I like multiplayer. I also like single player. You play Planeshift? No, I never played it. I never played it, not even as game master. I mean, if you look at my game time in game, maybe it's 1,000 hours, I don't know. But all those 1,000 hours were just entering the game, testing something, and exiting, right? I never played Planeshift, no. I don't have the time to play. I mean, I prefer to develop it than to play it, basically. I think it's more fun. I think that developing is very fun. I mean, it's a challenge, but it's kind of fun. I think we need to think what to do for the next release. I mean, what do we really want to have for the next release? I think I would like to have this piece in, right? I would like to have this piece in, but I don't know what else. I will have to think about it. But I think for tonight is enough. I think I will go, boys. And I will see you not tomorrow. But then how do you know if it's good? Because people tell me. So people test and give suggestions and say, change this, change that, modify this, modify that. They create, you know, bugs on the bug tracker and feature requests. So we have a lot of feature requests. Plus we have in-game weekly meetings where people are showing up and saying what they need or what they want. I'm not always there, but UAJet is. So every weekend there is well, every other weekend there is a dev, what we call a dev meeting, right? A dev meeting. And if you go here in the events, our main page, you go events, you find here the events, and you will see developer Q&A, right? So this developer Q&A is when we meet the players, and they can show up in this room. They can show up and ask us what they need. We do it in game. I don't know if you've ever been there, but you can try one time. Okay, guys, I think I'm going. So I will not be here tomorrow evening because actually I have a tabletop D&D, and I will be back on Saturday afternoon. Okay? Saturday afternoon. If I can tomorrow evening, anyway, just before the game, I will try to continue with this thing. So hopefully, I will be in a better position the next time. And with that, I wish you a good night. What version of D&D? 5th edition. We were in 2nd edition until a few months ago, and then we decided to go 5th edition. So I'm playing 5th edition. At the moment, I don't know. I think I find it a bit too simple for my taste. A bit too simple. Like not having, you know, like lock picking skill or hiding shadow or pickpocket skills. I mean, it's very weird. I mean, I've been playing with those skills all my life, and having it, you know, so simple is like weird. Or also additional abilities, you know, is that are missing. But anyway, I'm playing it like this. I think I will play it for a year or so, standard, and then I will start to modify it. Why 5th? I don't know. I mean, it was the latest. It was the latest available. And we played 2nd edition for a very long time, for 20 plus years. So we wanted to switch. I think there was time to switch. But it's not bad. I mean, the fights are faster. So there are advantages, I think. So there are advantages, but it definitely needs to be tweaked a bit. So I will tweak it, but not yet. I'm waiting to learn it more, and then when I get exactly the feeling of how things are, I will start to modify it. By the way, we have a plane shift tabletop game rules if you want, based on D20. If you want to play the plane shift setting in tabletop, we have that. I didn't advertise it much, but it's actually there. I can post it on Patreon, I guess. Or maybe I did already. Yeah, probably I did. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye bye. See you Saturday afternoon. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.